Hello, hello, hello. Oh my gosh, it's me, it's Princess. I'm back, everybody. Hi, Floppy. Hi, Sun. Hi, Turin. Hi, Deckhand. Welcome in 2 weeks without a Princess-versary song. Sorry, Floppy. Was it your 2-year Princess-versary? Happy birth, Floppy. Happy being here anniversary. Back from Az. Hello, Deckhand. Welcome in. Hello, hello. 2 years and 12 days. Dang, we just missed it. That's crazy. I went on vacation and things happened. Yeah, hi. So I have a lot to catch you up on because before I stopped streaming, I said Corns was coming, and then Corns came, and then we went to OFFKAI with everyone. Fuka! Hello! Welcome in! How are you? Welcome, welcome! I don't think my mods are here yet. Let me give you a shout out. Alright guys, I'm also eating. Because I just got home from work. Fuka is one of the VTubers I met this past weekend. She's so sweet. Oh my god, you guys, we have so much in common. But she's adorable. We had a lot of fun. We drank together. We laughed together. What are you eating? I'm eating the breaded chicken chunks from Costco. Cause I wanted dino nuggies, but realistically, I was like, okay, Princess. Value-wise, dollar to donuts. No, dollar to pound. What is it? Price per pound. The breaded chicken chunks was cheaper. So, love Costco. But I met Fuka through Odessa because Odessa said Fuka had hosted like an Infinity Nikki like outfit contest or something. And then they bumped into each other at OFFKAI, and then I met Fuka, and it was a great time. Sometimes life isn't about savings. Okay, hi Azure, welcome in. How are you? Oh my god, let's get into it. So, where do I even start? With your pep chup? Oh my god, did you guys like my Twitter post about my pep chup? Life is only about practice? Okay, I'll have you know, Azure. I took it so seriously that you told me to practice my scales that I downloaded some scales books to practice. And I ran and I ran through some of them yesterday when I was practicing. I miss playing with everyone. It was such a fun time. Like, playing live was so fun. Okay, I'm getting ahead of myself. Okay, where do we start? Oh, wait, I forgot one thing. Hold on, I forgot a few things in the kitchen, for my show and tell. So let me go grab. Princess downloaded some books and she will look at them one day. No, I actually looked at them already. We start with singing. Oh, do you want me to sing your happy birthday song, Floppy? Or Torrent? Both of you guys redeemed It's My Birthday. Okay. Hold on. Too many things happening at once. Okay, sorry. Hold on. sorry. Okay, hold on. we'll sing happy birthday to Floppy first, okay? And then I'm gonna go take a quick like look-see in the kitchen, and then I'm gonna sing happy birthday to Turn, okay? This is how. No, it's not that I stopped caring. It's just there's so many things I forgot how to stream. Okay. All right, everybody in chat, let's wish Floppy first a happy birthday. Okay, are we ready? Ready? Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Floppy. Happy birthday to you. Woo! Happy birthday, Floppy. Happy 2-year birthday for joining my streams and being a part of this community, because without you, it would be less wacky and it would be less fun, for sure. Okay, what? This is such a fast song. Okay, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Floppy. Happy Okay, 1 second. I'm gonna be right back, and then we're gonna sing Turret their birthday song. Okay, like 1 second. I gotta go grab some. Okay. Listen to this background music. I'll be right back. Okay. We're back. You guys didn't wait long, right? Okay. So we're gonna sing Turret happy birthday. Hold on. Do I have? I think I do have it noted down when your birthday was. Where's my calendar? Turret's birthday is actually not, it has not passed yet. Turret's birthday is 2 days in the future, but I'm not streaming on Saturday. So let's all sing Turret a happy birthday. Okay, ready? Should we sing it 1 time slow or 2 times fast? 1 time slow? I mean, should we sing it normal speed or 2 times? Sorry, I don't stream for 2 weeks and now my brain is like mush. 4 times speed? What does Turret think? It's Turret's birthday song. We should 0.2 times slow. Welcome in, Fuzz. Hi, Dio. Hi, Chrono. Welcome in. Now brain is mush? Yeah, it's mushy. Like my pep chup. It's gonna be a thing, guys. We should all hail pep chup supremacy. Anyways, I don't mind any speed. Okay. I can't sing 4 times fast. I don't think my mouth moves that fast. So let's sing like a little bit, you know, like 1.5 times as fast, okay? Happy birthday. Oh, hold on. I gotta turn this off. Sorry, Turret. Everybody, please wish Turret a happy birthday in chat, okay? Ready? Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Turret. Happy birthday to you. Woo! Happy birthday, Turret. Not quite your birthday yet, but it will be in 2 days. Thank you as well, Turret, for always being here, for hanging out. I know you an OG, okay? You found me through Jump King. Thank you for always hanging out with us, Turret. I appreciate it. Okay, so, what are we... Things happen. She's Mrs. Princess now? No, I'm not married. Who started this? It was Duo. Duo started this married rumor. I hope you had a great time at OFFKAI. I did. Okay, let me tell you all about the time that I have been gone. So we gotta start. Sorry, I'm eating right now. So I'm gonna try to eat fast while I tell you about the beginning. So I told you guys Corns was coming early so that we could hang around LA. I take him around and he could like sightsee and stuff, right? So he flew in on Friday, picked him up. I was like shooting for, because he messaged me, he was like, we left like an hour late. I was like, okay, so I don't need to leave at my time that I was guesstimating. And I checked his flight status and it wasn't arriving until like 2:30. So I was like, okay, I got time. So I was gonna leave at 2, but I was like, since he's delayed, he's gonna be like a 3 o'clock arrival. So if I leave at 2:30, it should be like a good time for me, because it takes about, you know, hour and a half, depending on traffic, to get to LAX. So I drive and then I get there thinking that I would have time. By the way, you guys, I prepared myself, okay? I printed out a cute little paper okay, with a corn emoji on it, because I thought I would park my car. I thought I would stand in front of the little, you know, like exit where all of the international arrivals come in. And I would like hold up a little corn sign and he'd know that I was going, it was me, Princess, because we're VTuber friends, okay? Like, we don't know what each other look like. So I thought I was gonna be super cute and all, right? And I slowly approached the airport. He's like, I got through customs so fast. And I was like, what do you mean you got through customs so fast? Okay, I'm still coming. So I get to LAX. He's like, I'm already outside. And I was like, there goes my plan to be cute with a little sign. So I'm like, okay, well, like, where are you standing? You know, I'll swing by. Or should I park? I don't know. You know, how much stuff do you have? Because I had cleaned out my car. And he's like, oh, it's just my suitcase and my violin. I was like, bet, okay. It'll be real fast. So, turn your car into the cornmobile. It's true. So, I get to the airport. And I'm like, looking, I'm like, okay, well, I'm approaching this pillar. We're on Discord call at this point. And I'm like, I'm approaching the pillar. Where are you? And he's like, I'm standing between this pillar and this pillar. And I'm like, okay, I'm driving this kind of car, right? And drive up. And he's like, I think I see you. And I'm like, how? Like, how do you know it's me? He's like, I think it's you. And then I like grab the paper from the passenger seat and I hold it up and I'm like, do you see what I'm holding up? And he laughs and I'm like, okay, that's him. He sees me. So he waves. And then I swing by, pick him up. We had to drop by Yam's place to get a mattress. And then after that, I immediately had to go to D&D. Poor Corns literally just landed, was so busy grabbing the mattress and getting everything set up. And then I was like, sorry, we also got to go to D&D tonight. So he was a real trooper. We got to D&D and you couldn't let Corn share Hermes' bed? I mean, if he wanted to, but like Hermes' bed is kind of small for two creatures. A human and a dog? I don't know. Maybe. Anyway, so we go to D&D and for dinner, I'm like, why don't we do Hawaiian barbecue? Because I feel like that's, you know, like American-ish. So we got Hawaiian barbecue. He got to try it. I think he liked it. I'm not 100% sure. I like that she just paused to think, wait, could I have done that? I mean, maybe. But In-N-Out? But we were gonna get In-N-Out on our way up to OFFKAI and back down. So I was like, I don't want to eat In-N-Out so many times in a row. There's only so many meals you can fit into someone's schedule, you know? So we got Hawaiian barbecue. He dropped off some snacks with Ever and Ash. Some Jumpy, some Shapes. Maybe some Tim Tams, I'm not 100% sure. Cookies and biscuits. I missed the marriage story? No, we just started! We just started, dude, chill! My friend who's a California native had Shake Shack for the first time this week. Jumpies are amazing. Oh my god, you guys, Jumpies, if you ever get a chance to try Australian snacks, request Jumpies. They are so yummy. She's only partially married. The story isn't complete. Feed play to the boy. Okay, so get back. And then, okay, Saturday was like a really long day. Okay, Saturday we started with some morning / afternoon tea at this cute little tea place. I took Yam, I took Corns, we hung out. We were a little early, so we walked around the town so Corns could get a better idea, a lay of the land, I guess. And then we had tea, and then we went back, and Yam's boyfriend was gonna take us to the shooting range. Oh my god, you guys. Apparently, I'm like, good. I've never shot guns before until that weekend, okay? And then like, Looks, tell me you stopped at Solving. No, I didn't. We didn't have time. It's like on the coast and the 5 cuts right through the middle. I wish we stopped by Solving though. I fucking love Solving. It is my favorite little town in California. It is so charming. And anyways, okay. So it was my very first time shooting a gun. It was specifically Corn's request. He wanted to shoot guns. So we went to the shooting range. Yam's boyfriend took us. I can imagine you screaming after every shot. No, but I did really good. Her boyfriend was like, you know, Princess is actually really good. Okay, so here's what we did. Maybe I have to turn on my camera for this specifically. Okay. Yam's boyfriend rented a gun. Sorry, I'm trying to stuff food in my mouth before I turn on my camera so I can clean up a little bit. Hello, Dave! Welcome in! How are you? Welcome, welcome. Okay. Excuse my stuffed mouth while I tell you about my week. Okay. Are you ready? You might survive the zombie apocalypse as a sniper. It's true. I could. So you can kind of see my food. Okay. So we rented a gun, and this was I don't know how this happened, but like afterwards I was able to get 2 souvenirs home. Okay? I don't know if you can see it, but I took this home as a souvenir. This was the first gun that we rented. I think a shell, like it's an empty shell. So this was the first gun I shot, and it was small. It was like, how big was it? Like maybe like this big, and like it was pretty small. Like I could get my hands around it, right? And when I shot it, it didn't knock back at all. So it was cool. It was fine. And I was pretty accurate with that, I feel. Okay? So that was this one. It was this really tiny one. Okay? It was great. Awesome. Okay, and then Yam's boyfriend has his own gun. Like, he owns a gun. And he also brought that to the shooting range. And I got to try. And it's more of your... So the one that we rented was kind of like a smaller... I don't even know. Yam might know. Yam knows guns more than I do. It just was silver, like a little tiny little silver pistol. Okay, and then Yam's boyfriend has like an actual, like, honest to God, like, handgun. Okay? Shell casing, yes. Okay, and then this is the one that Yam's boyfriend... Like, the gun takes this kind of bullet. It is much larger. Okay? It is much larger. The gun was super powerful. It kicked back a lot. I was like, I literally, the first time I shot it, I was holding onto the gun because I was bracing myself because I was like, this bullet is so much larger than the other one. So I really, like held onto the gun. Yam also had to tape up my wrist so that it didn't get fucked up from like this activity. So anyways, I like held on, and then the first time I shot it, like the gun I was holding tight, and it kind of knocked back a little bit. I was like, I'm very scared. Okay, this was a very strong gun. Okay, I managed to shoot 10 times, and then every time after that, I asked her boyfriend only to load 5 because I could not shoot all 10 at once. So I asked him, can you just load 5 for me? Every time we would, like, you know, rotate out. So it was like the 4 of us in one booth. So yeah, I think you can tell. So the reason why I have these 2 casings, initially I was going to grab them from the floor, but then like, I just forgot, like on our way out, I just totally forgot. Lo and behold, when we drove back, I was sitting in the back seat and I got out of the car, and from my shoe, I think my shoe had like gripped on to these 2 shell casings, and so I was able to take these home as a little souvenir. of my time at the shooting range. So there's that. Okay, you know. These are my souvenir from Saturday. So then after the shooting range, we went back because we had to separate. Corns and I still had stuff to do. We were gonna go to do an escape game. Smart, I should also start hiding things in my shoe. Sorry, I'm gonna eat. So we had signed up for an escape game. So like I quickly like went to go grab post-shooting date. Yeah, so I quickly went to grab some food. We ate with Yam and her boyfriend. We ate some Wahoo's fish tacos, very like California, I feel, right? And then we ran to the escape game because it was really close to the time, and we were almost gonna be late. So our group was so fast, by the way. Like, the time limit for the escape room was an hour. We solved the escape room in like 40 minutes. So, crazy. Absolutely insane. So that was Saturday. Went back. Relaxed. Okay, Sunday. What did we do Sunday? Oh, Sunday was the day that we went all through LA. So I took him to the Huntington. I've never been. I had a lot of fun. Basically looking at a lot of gardens and stuff. And art. So that was cool. And I thought that we would be able to do like a 2-for-1. So do the Huntington kind of mid-morning and then do LACMA in the afternoon. I did not buy tickets for both. I only bought tickets for the Huntington. But it's called a library, is it? So I only did tickets for the Huntington, and I was like, if we make it to LACMA, we'll just buy it. If not, it's fine. Really, I wanted to show Corns the exhibit outside of LACMA, the urban lights. So we spent like all day at the Huntington. We got there at like 10 right when they opened, and then we walked around until like I want to say like 3 or 4, and then we were really tired, so we had a quick break. I took him to Sujita Ramen that has like Skimen Ramen, which is like one of my favorite like ramen places. And then after Sujita, we went to LACMA just to see the urban lights. Like it was closed at this point. So I was like, okay, let's drive to LACMA. So we drove there, we parked, and I did not realize this, you guys, but apparently LACMA is right next to the La Brea tar pits. So we went to the tar pits. We got to see, they had like this really sad display of like this mammoth like getting trapped in the tar pit with like another mammoth and a baby mammoth on the side, like in distress. They're not real, right? They're just statues. And then we got to see some other tar pits around the area. So you brought Corns to America and went, behold, a bit of tar. Basically, yeah. It just smelled like asphalt. It was gross, Best Tsukimen in LA, it's true. I love Sujita. So I took him around to see the tar pits, and then afterwards we went to LACMA to see the urban lights. And right as we were leaving, I was really bummed because I was like, man, it's still so bright outside. Like you can't see the street lamps lit up because the urban lights exhibit lights up at night. But like really lucky, good timing. Right as we were about to leave, the lights turned on, and I was like, oh look, now you can see it with all the lights turned on. It was great. Should have gone to Republique as well. What's Republique? I have no idea. How romantic! The smell of tar in the air with urban lights. Okay, so yeah, very, very romantic because of how stinky it was. So that was Sunday. We got back, and I think, no, we just went back. And then on Monday was a pretty slow day. Monday, we hadn't really planned a lot of things. So Monday was go to IHOP because Corns wanted to go to a Waffle House, but I was like, we don't have Waffle Houses here in California, so like, can I take you to an IHOP? It's basically the same concept. So, delicious French bakery and restaurant in La Brea. Oh, I did not know. So yeah, so I took him to IHOP. No, it is not. It's basically the same thing. What? No Waffle House? No the Dutch? Yeah, no Waffle House. Okay. So I took him to IHOP. He had some pancakes. We had, country fried steak. He tried a country fried steak. He said it was good. And then afterwards, we met up with Yam and her boyfriend because they were going to shop at Daiso. And so I was like, did Corns try to start a fight at the IHOP? No, it was really empty. There was just one other table. We went to go eat at like noon. And there was only one other table that was taken up by like 3 old ladies. Waffle House employees are way more badass. Is that the same? Okay, well anyways. Why didn't you make waffles at home? I don't have a waffle maker. So, we were eating at noon. We met up to go get some last minute supplies, right? He let an easy Waffle House win go. I don't think he knows that you're supposed to fight outside the Waffle House. That was not a thing of American culture that I told him about. If they both serve waffles and pancakes, they're both the same! Yes! I mean, Dio gets me, right? Dio gets me. So, we met up at Daiso, picked up some last minute things, and then I took Corns to a Vietnamese, like, bun sale restaurant. Very delicious. It was so good for me. And then afterwards, I knew that I was going into work on Tuesday. So I told Corns, why don't we pick up some barbecue? Because there is like this kind of okay, like American barbecue place that we can pick up food at, and then you can reheat it tomorrow. It's not gonna be the best, right? But you can try it. And so we stopped by, order takeout, and then go home. Did you have him watch the SNL skit? I did not. I did not. They must have had a waffle maker in Daiso. I don't think they did. Yeah, have a great stream. Can't stick around, but I hope you enjoy yapping about OFFKAI. We will. Thank you, Yam. Guys. Oh, you haven't. Please check out Yam. I don't know if you guys know this. She's my manager now. She keeps me organized. Did I give Azure a shout out? I think I did, but let's give him another shout out. Because without him, OFFKAI would not have been possible for me. In many ways. So, okay. Don't shoot! Wait! Yeah, before you go. What were the 2 guns that we shot on Saturday? Princess pays Yam money to make Yam yell at her and make her feel bad. No, Yam is really sweet. She doesn't yell at me. She just very gently gives me advice. But Tuesday, I went into work just one day that week so that I could get things settled and make sure I was caught up on emails and like all of my work items and stuff. So I don't know, can you guys tell? These are the 2 shell casings that I brought home. One is from Yam's boyfriend's gun, this bigger one, and this is from the gun that we rented. Really tiny. Anyways, what was I saying? Oh yeah, I had to work on Tuesday. So I went in, and the plan was Azure was coming in on Tuesday. And he got back to our group and said like, oh, I'll be arriving at 10 a.m. Cool. Corns is home. Corns is gonna be there. They eat some lunch, right? And then the plan was always for me to go pick Corns up at lunch and take him to like a nearby bouldering facility so that he could try climbing, and then I would drive back to work. And then on my way home from work, I just come pick him up, right? So since Azure came, I dropped Azure off at like a kind of local food court. He treated himself to some, you know, otoro, because he was like, ooh, fatty sushi. And then I went back to work, right? And then we all met up, went to Walmart to get some more American snacks, and then we also went to Costco to grab some like alcohol and water and stuff. And then on Tuesday for dinner, I took both of them out to a taco place. It was a place that specialized in birria tacos. Oh my god, it was so good. Like, all of us really highly enjoyed that dinner. I didn't realize so many people were gun hobbyists. I've never shot a gun before, but like that was a really fun experience. Something about the action of really like focusing in and like lining up the sight on the gun to your eyes and the target, and like having that. Oh, here's the thing. It was really scary because like the trigger on Yam's boyfriend's gun it obviously does not go off very easily, right? So you have to really like squeeze the trigger. But like I would line it everything up, but my body would anticipate the recoil. So every time I got close to shooting the gun, my hand would start to shake because like I'm like anticipating it, and I'm like, I know that it's, so it would wobble a little bit as I like fired the bullet, like but I still managed to be pretty accurate because a couple days later, Yam's boyfriend messaged her and was like, I don't know, like that was Princess's first time shooting my gun. I don't know how she was so accurate with it. Like, 'cause he went shooting with it in the desert later, and he was like, that's crazy. Anyways, that's so dangerous. No, I was really gripping it, okay, you guys? I was really holding on to it. So Tuesday, we, went to Costco, got tacos, and then Wednesday, I took the boys, Azure and Corns, out to eat some dim sum. We ate some dim sum, and then we had a little jam session. I think Yam came over and we hosted a Twitter space. And I don't know how many people here got to attend, but we were just kind of running through our music for OFFKAI, a little practice, right? As a group, our first time playing live together. It was so fun, you guys. I had so much fun. That was the Twitter space? Yes, that was the Twitter space. I was in that Twitter space for 30 seconds. I felt like a voyeur. No, we had like a couple other people drop in, and it was so fun to just hang out. I don't know how good the sound quality was. I don't know why, but I just have a mental image of Azure in a jam session just playing Mahjong and scowling as other people play. That's so funny. He would though. Listen to it after the fact. I think I narrowly missed it. That's so funny. Yeah, so we had a little bit of a jam session, and then Yam had to go, so Yam went, and then I went to go drop Hermes off, and dropped Hermes off with Ever. Then we went to eat some Korean barbecue for our last night in Southern California. And then I was like kind of packing on and off the entire week since Corns arrived, but like I had to finalize my outfits for OFFKAI, so I was like, okay, I really have to pack everything, and that's what I did on Wednesday night, right? So that was Wednesday. So Thursday, wake up early, and we're packed. Oh, by the way, on Wednesday, I forgot to say, Yam brought her stuff so that we could do a dry run. My little car, okay? My cute little Toyota Corolla had to fit 4 people's suitcases, 4 people's instruments, plus an extra keyboard and a keyboard stand. Okay? I saw that you went live in a Twitter space, but I was very shy and unsure whether I was allowed to join or not. Of course, you're always allowed. I wouldn't have posted it publicly if people weren't allowed to come in, but of course, next time you're more than welcome to join. That's the Corolla that could, is true. We literally, I have a picture of this, by the way, but we literally packed my car to the gills, and we had alcohol. Honestly should have bought alcohol after we arrived. I don't know why my brain was just like, gotta buy everything down here. My sister used to have a Corolla. It's pretty damn hard to fit stuff in there. Okay. Let me tell you exactly everything we fit in, because honestly, after that weekend, I'm so, like, shocked at myself. Okay. Here's a tally. We had Corns' very large suitcase. Hard shell. Okay. We had Yam's, kind of like carry-on suitcase. Kind of soft, squishy. We had my carry-on suitcase. Okay. Azure had a backpack with his clothes. Okay. I had my own backpack, Yam had a backpack, and Corns had a backpack. Okay. Then we also had, going up, my violin, Yam's viola, Corns' violin, Azure's violin. We had a foldable keyboard and a piano stand. Okay. Then we also had a case of water. Okay, we also brought 2 Tupperwares of macarons because I made some cookies for everyone. Okay, we also had a bag of oranges, a bag of limes. We had 2 bottles of tequila. Okay, we had a bottle of Moscato. We also, I had to pack my CPAP machine in there. And I think that's everything. Oh, and no, I think that's everything. Sorry, my brain was like, I already said that. So, yeah, that was everything that we had to fit into my car. Oh, no. We also had like a little crate of like Yam's extra food because she wanted to be very conscientious about the money that she spent that weekend. Totally get it, right? I've traveled on a budget before. So she brought food from home. We had to pack that as well. Yeah, can you imagine? Like, my Corolla was so heavy, and I was like, I've never packed so many things in this tiny little car. But it all fit, miraculously, somehow. We all made it. Oh, and a cooler. Okay, a cooler of food. That's what it was, a cooler. So much, you guys understand. The car was so full. So that was like packing. So we had to do a dry run on Wednesday to make sure that everything would fit, right? Because I was scared. I was getting real nervous because I picked Corns up. My trunk was empty. And I was like, okay, like, this is not going to work. I got home and I was like, guys, we need to do a dry run because I don't know how everything will fit. We made it work. You guys all sound like you're under 30. I'm 80 years old. So anyways, we packed the car and drive up, managed to make everything fit. We get to the hotel. Okay, this is day 0 of OFFKAI. Oh, by the way, like the entire road trip up, hello, RD Axolotl. I'm just talking about my weekend at OFFKAI, which is the convention, like the VTuber convention that I was at like that last weekend. I would not be able to travel like that. I'll pay for a huge SUV rental and food. Yeah, I know. We made it work. We made it work. Okay, but how are you, Artie? Welcome in. And bye. Too busy with rushing art fight to chat. No worries. Thank you so much for stopping by. I really appreciate it. I hope good luck on finishing your art fight. And I hope that you can finish in time. And I hope that it's not such a huge rush. But okay, so we're driving. And we stop at the In-N-Out in Kettleman City. Because it's like kind of halfway between NorCal and SoCal. And I'm like, I had thought, like, oh my gosh, I'm forgetting something. I always feel like I'm forgetting something when I pack for a trip. Okay, whether or not it's true or not, I always feel like I'm forgetting something. So, I'm like, I swear, I feel like I'm forgetting something. But we get to the In-N-Out. We have our lunch. Corns gets to try In-N-Out. Not his first time, by the way. He's had In-N-Out before. He was, I think, like he said, he visited family like 10 years ago, and that was the last time he had In-N-Out. So he had In-N-Out again. He said it was good. He liked it. And what else happened? Oh, and then we get back on the road. And the entire time, by the way, I think Azure joins like the VTSO voice chat Discord, and we're just chatting with VTSO members as we're driving up. Odessa had gotten in early. And she kind of popped in to keep us company on the drive. A couple other members popped in. Some were just in like text, but some others were in voice chat. We had a lot of fun. We were singing songs. And then I realized as we're getting close to San Jose, I was like, you know what I forgot? A kigurumi. I have a Kuamon kigurumi that I always pack with me so that I can go drinking guilt-free, right? Like, so that I don't have to think about getting dressed, so that I can go drinking and, you know, I'm warm, I'm comfortable, and then I get back to my room, I literally can just take it off and fall asleep, right? I forgot a kigurumi. So I messaged my brother because he still lives in San Jose. And I was like, hey bro, do you have any kigurumis I can borrow for the weekend? And Yam is also helping me type the message because isn't a kigurumi the animal pajama that's like a one-piece button-up? Yes, it is. So I message him and I'm like, hey, do you have a kigurumi I could borrow? Yam is typing it for me because I'm, you know, I'm driving. And he's like, yeah. So I'm like, okay, cool. Slight little, you know, road trip because my childhood home is kind of within 30 minutes of the convention center. So I'm like, all right, guys, like a little bit of a detour. So we go pick up the kigurumi. It was kind of awkward because I got home and I thought my brother was gonna meet me outside, right? Because I was telling everyone, I was like, okay, like we're gonna stop by my childhood home. Look at my little elementary school. It's so cute. We go past that. And then, like, we get to the front, I park, I get out, and I thought my brother was outside because I could kind of see someone, like, on the, like, outside of the front door. Get out of my car. It's my father. Awkward! It was my dad! And, you know, okay, so... Hello, mother and father. This is my VTuber commune. Yeah. It wasn't too bad because, like, my dad is not, you know, the one that I have an issue with. It's really my mother. At least it wasn't your mom. Yeah, okay. No, listen. So it was my dad. He looked so happy to see me because I also haven't seen him since last year, like my aunt's funeral. Right? And so he was like, oh my god, my baby girl. And he like hugged me, he kissed my head, he kissed my cheek, and I was like, okay, thanks, dad. And then I go in and I'm like, Brian, my brother Broska is right there, right? And so I'm like, hey bro, can I just get the kigurumis? And then really awkwardly, my mother walked into the living room. And yeah, so then she was like, oh, what are you in town for? And I was like, oh, there's like this convention. And then she goes, where is it? And I'm like, you know, downtown San Jose. And I was like, okay, anyways, thanks, gotta go, bye. So then I stuffed the two kigurumis into like, plot twist, Mama Rosca's a VTuber. She is not. I don't believe she is. Anyways, so I pick up the kigurumis. I jam them somewhere in the car, wherever will fit, right? We're back on our way to the convention center. We pull up. We stayed at the Hilton. So we pulled up to the Hilton. And the first thing, because Lavi had gone ahead of us, and I had added Lavi's details to the reservation so that he could check us in and you know, get a car pass and stuff. So Lavi comes in and he's like, you know, waiting for us. You know, like the hotels have that area where the cars can kind of stop and then unload. So he was there. We drive in. The first thing Azure says as he sees Lavi, he goes, he's so Korean! And I was like, wow, that's what Lavi looks like? Like, okay. I see it. I see the vision. I will say, it's so funny. I feel like I could see everyone, a little bit of everyone in their choice of VTuber design. And I thought it was really cute. I could definitely see why Lavi designed his VTuber the way that he did, right? And so it makes me wonder how people see me compared to my VTuber model. Anyways, okay, so Lavi was so helpful. He helped us unload like a lot of the big stuff and started moving stuff out of the trunk, and then he was like, here's the parking pass. So we click in, I park, and then we start moving everything, right? And by that time it was like 4 p.m. so I was like, okay, cool. I'm not gonna finish this. It's too much food. Okay, so where do I even put this? Hold on. Okay, so we unload the car, and then I do have, oh wait, there's one more thing I wanted to show you guys. Hold on 1 second. I'm gonna go grab it. I'm gonna be right back. Don't go anywhere. You guys gotta stay right there. Okay, right there. Just don't move. I can't find it. Where is it? I lost something. Hold on. Wow, chopstick. Hold on. I could have sworn it's somewhere here. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Everybody, don't panic. I'll look for it. What the heck, hey? Where's my thing? Oh, found it. Okay, I'm stupid. Okay, sorry. I thought I lost it and I was like, can't believe I misplaced something super important. So one of the first things that I received before heading out to OFFKAI, because I wanted this to be a little show and tell, you know? So I wanted to show you the shell casings from shooting, right, on Saturday. Then I also wanted to show you, Corns was so sweet. He brought some pins of his string quartet, and it's just a pin, right? So he brought these for everyone, so I got one. Corn is sweet. He is sweet. And then Azure also, as a little present to everyone, our first year getting together, he made cassette tapes for everybody. Not that I have a cassette tape player, right? But he did make cassette tapes for everyone of our Madoka medley. So this was another kind of like sweet thing that we received that I got. You cried, didn't you? I did. A lot of things happened over the weekend. I was very overwhelmed and very thankful. Okay, so then, okay, let's continue talking about Thursday. Okay, so day 0. We get to the hotel, we unpack. We are finally able to check into the other room. We unload the car, and then I tell my sister, hey, I have some time before hot pot. And my sister's like, okay, let's meet up real fast. So I meet up with her and my cousin. And my sister gives me, oh, my brother, by the way, he gave me this. So I received this Labubu from my brother. This little guy is cute and stupid, and I don't know why I like him so much because he's so ugly. Anyways, he was on my, I know it matches my model. It's yellow and pink. That's why I love it so much. I don't know if you guys can see, but like there's, you know, bits of yellow and pink and peach. Fucking Labubu. So this guy was on my palm pudding water bottle the entire weekend. I was so scared I was gonna lose him. But from my brother. Okay. So my sister drops me off and she, oh, you know what? I already unpacked some stuff that she gave me. It's okay. So she hands me, so she tells me, okay, like I have stuff for you from Japan, and also I have, you know, the Labubus that Broska dropped off for you. So I grabbed this one. And then the other one is for my roommate. It's for her birthday. I asked my cousin, by the way, to print something. I hope my roommate doesn't watch my streams because she's gonna get her birthday present spoiled. So, I got her another Labubu. But I had my cousin 3D print something for her Labubu. I thought it was so adorable when he showed it in the family chat. I think it'll fit. I hope it'll fit. I think it'll fit. Okay. It's so goofy. It's so goofy. Hold on. How does this even work? Okay, and then I think you stick this like that. Okay, yeah. Please stick. So it's just supposed to be like a display, you know, like a thing you display for the Labubu. But yeah, so it's like a little hat and an outfit for the Labubu, and it's really cute. So I had my cousin print this for me, and I picked it up for my sister. In addition to that, she gave me the stuff from Japan that she got for me, and I was like, whoa, hold on. How much stuff are you giving me? Because I can't bring that back. And she's like, no, it's like a small bag. It's a small bag. I mean, for her, it was a small bag, sure. For me, who packed everything, I was like, that's not a small bag, okay? So this is for my roommate and her Labubu. But we'll just add that to the pile of loot. Okay. Here's what my sister got me from Japan. She got me, like, 2 solid perfumes, 1 big perfume bottle, and 1 kind of, like, Studio Ghibli perfume. The small bag made your Corolla burst. Almost. She also got me these really cute, like, band-aids. Like, Tsumiko Gurashi, band-aids, as well as some cinema roll band-aids. So these were really cute. My sister also, in addition to that, got me some fabric. Because, as you guys know, I love sewing. So here is the little... This isn't even, like, the OFFKAI stuff. But this was most of the stuff that I got. Because I notoriously am so cheap that I don't buy anything. So she got me this really cute, like, cat print. As you guys can see, it's like this cute cat print fabric. It's like navy blue and like beige. She also got me this Tanuki, like, green brown print. We also have some dog prints here. This one. Green and Shiba Inu, very like wafu style fabric. Same one in red. Okay. And then there's this like red gold one. Just like a very Japanese style fabric pattern. And then Daruma. Okay. And then we also have another Shiba Inu print. So cute. So cute. And then more just wafu style like pattern. So this is like a kind of like a mauve and beige, and then a black and gold. Daruma, just like in Great Ace Attorney, it's true. So this was the fabric she got me. So keep in mind, my stuff was packed, and she gave me more stuff, and I had to find a place to pack them because I was really struggling, you guys. I just had so much stuff coming home. Okay, so there's that. Okay. And she also gave me perfumes. So that's that. Okay, so that was on Thursday. And then we had to like quickly book it to Hot Pot because 2 weeks ago, or maybe 3 weeks ago now, I had made reservations under Zher's name for Hot Pot because he wanted to do like a kind of welcome everybody first day of OFFKAI. So while I went to go, you know, have tea, like just a boba matcha drink with my cousin and my sister, everyone else went to go pick up their badge, right? And I came back from hanging out with my sister and I was like, okay, like I have enough time. It was like maybe 6:30, and I was like, I think I have enough time to pick up my badge. So I went to go pick up my badge all by myself. This was my OFFKAI badge. Everyone got the same art. My tagline was Jump King Expert, as one does, you know. I got this sticker so that I could accompany another friend to and from events because they are they slightly need just more assistance than others walking around. They can't stand for long periods of time. So I did get this so that I could almost be like their assistant or handler if they needed it. It was nice of the con to give like extras out to, you know, handlers and stuff. Rizka, hello, Enva, welcome in. I got to meet Enva. I also got to meet Mr. Talea. Enva's so pretty in person. And she's so sweet. And she's so tall. So, oh my god, wait, there's so many VTSO members here. Let me give y'all some shout outs. Okay. Hopefully I didn't miss anyone who came in. I'm not tall, you're just short! Okay. All VTubers are pretty IRL, it's crazy. There were so many, like, beautiful people this weekend. It was crazy. So I picked up my badge and then we went to Hot Pot and we had like speed run Hot Pot, okay, because we were late. I had to call and I was like, I'm so sorry, like what if we're like 30 minutes late? And they were like, well, you better come because 9 o'clock is last call, or 9 o'clock is when they stop doing their all you can eat menu or whatever, and then 9:30 is last call because they close at 10. And I was like, okay. So I was telling everyone, I was like, okay, this is what the Hot Pot people say. And Enva and you know, Mr. Talea were already there, and they were waiting for us. Odessa also managed to make it out, and Jam made her way from the airport directly to Hot Pot, and we went to go pick up Estrella, who was rooming with us, and we had to, like, you know, so it was me, Corns, Azure, Yam, Lavi, and then also Estrella. So 2 people Ubered to Hot Pot, and then we split the cost because my car could only fit 5 people. So we got to Hot Pot and had a great dinner with everyone. It was so nice. First night, super chill, just hanging out with everyone. And so sweet. So it was so funny. So when I was Beetle Ian, hello, welcome in. Thank you for the resubscribe. Hello, thank you. Okay, really funny. So when I was in line to pick up my badge, right? I had seen this girl with this really beautiful suitcase. It's like this white and pink floral suitcase. And I was in line and she was kind of far away. So I was like, oh man, I want to ask her where she got her suitcase. But like, no, I'm too shy. So I didn't, right? But like, I was like, clocked that suitcase and I was like, I want something like that. So later, we get to Hot Pot, right? And lo and behold, what do I see but that suitcase literally in the reception area of the restaurant. And I'm like, what? Like, who is that? And it was so funny because when we were all saying hello to each other at Hot Pot, I was like on purpose, very quiet, waiting for people to talk because again, we're VTubers, okay? I don't know what anyone looks like. I was just waiting for people to talk so I could be like, oh, that's Jam and that's Odessa. And I knew what Enva looked like, right? Because she posts, you know, herself playing piano and doing covers on YouTube. But I was just like, who's who? And, oh my god, you guys, Odessa is so cute. She's so adorable. She's so cute. And then I met her friend Pookie, who's also super cute. Okay, wait, we have to rewind. Sorry. I forgot to mention, before, there's so many things. Before we did Hot Pot, I had made macarons and some peach cookies. And I had intended to pack everyone who was going to dinner like a little box. And so I was in like the boys' hotel room and in my hotel room kind of scrambling with like little boxes that were foldable and like these ribbons that I had purchased. And so Lavi, God bless his soul, was like, okay, princess, what do you need? You just tell me and I'll help you. So we started wrapping boxes and I stuck my business card. I don't know if you guys have seen, I know a lot of people this weekend saw my business cards, but maybe people who have not seen on Twitter or Discord my business card. So I stuck my business card onto each little box just so that everyone could have it. Isn't it cute? And it has my socials and a QR code so that you can scan it if you want, you know, if you want to check me out. I don't know if the QR code works right now because it's kind of blurry. But anyways, yes, this is my business card. And so I put my business card in with every box. I gave one to everyone who came to dinner so they could have some snacks. And Odessa was so sweet. I traded her one of my little Jump King charms. I forgot to give one to Azure. I'm so sad. On our way back, it was the one thing I was like, I told myself don't forget, and I literally forgot. But I had brought my charms to trade with people who had other acrylic charms. But got this. And what was it? Where was I got like so many things this weekend and I can't even like, I don't even know where most of them are. Oh, okay. Sorry, I was just digging my backpack because I definitely got more stuff that I got. Okay, so we sit down at Hot Pot. Sorry, I'm so freaking stretched out. Okay, so we sit down at Hot Pot, okay? And the first thing Enva does is she's like, oh, I didn't know we were exchanging gifts. I didn't get everyone something because, you know, I just saw stuff as I was, you know, traveling. Enva's so sweet. She got me this really cute, like, Sailor Moon little keychain with Lunas on them. So adorable. And then I think I gave... Did I give you one of these, Enva, as a trade? I'm not sure. If I didn't, I should have. But I traded with Odessa, and Odessa gave me her acrylic charm! Look how cute it is, you guys. Odessa's acrylic charm, so sweet. I'm pretty sure She has maybe a storefront that you can buy this from. But she has 2 designs. This is the one that I went with. So adorable. And she also gave everyone a cute little can badge. I think she had 3 designs, and I picked this one. So I really liked it. It was really cute. This was Odessa's as well. And then I think that was it for Hot Pot. And then we all went home, back to the hotel. And, okay, so then on Friday, we woke up, and Friday was rehearsal day. So that happens to me every time I tell myself not to forget something. I know, right? It's crazy. So Friday was rehearsal day. So, woke up, and I kind of got ready, and then I went to the boys' room, because that's where we were rehearsing, is in the boys' room. So we had the keyboard out, and, you know, Corns and Azure were running through some songs. And I came in with Yam, my violin, and her viola, and we were practicing a little bit, and we were waiting for people to come. Eventually, Enva came so that we could run through songs with the keyboard, and Odessa came so we could run through some of the singing stuff. Ashreya came, more singing stuff, and Jam was also doing singing stuff. Thank you for skipping the part where I was rolling around on the floor. I don't think I was there. When did that happen? Why were you rolling around on the floor? Was I there? Oh, we were drinking. Day 0 drinking was pretty fun. We got a little bit wild, a little bit wacky. Yes, it was day 0 drinking party was definitely very fun. And then we woke up, and then it was Friday. Okay, thank you for refreshing my memory. Yeah, we cracked into all the alcohol that we had brought. Azure purchased a very expensive bottle of Henny, and it was my first time drinking Hennessy, and it was okay, it was alright. It was very smooth going down, right? Anyway, so that was Thursday night. Friday, we just practiced and rehearsed. Our performance time was, I think, 2 p.m. It was either 1 or 2, I can't recall. But we were practicing all morning until the time for us to go down into the convention setup. It was really fun. Oh my god, I had so much fun playing live, you guys. It's honestly like the highlight of my trip is doing that. The main reason why I came, right, was to play live with everyone and to hang out and see everyone for the first time, because we've been hanging out in voice chat literally for like 2 years, and we finally got to like be physically in the same space, and it was just nice. So that was Friday. I went with Lavi and Yam to Costco to pick up some more water, because we needed more water, and some chaser, because we still had alcohol that we needed to get through. And then Enva's so sweet, you guys. She treated us all out to ramen. And after that, we went to, there was a Taco Bell cantina near the convention center. If you guys don't know, regular Taco Bells don't sell alcohol, but the cantinas, they do sell alcohol. So we went to go get a Baja Blast for Corns, because we never had a Baja Blast before. But at this cantina, you can add alcohol to it. So we all got Baja Blasted with some alcohol. I just got 1 shot of tequila. Some people got some vodka and stuff, but I just did tequila. It was delicious. And I was talking about how it was really funny because we were watching Jeopardy, and then I forgot what the reason was. I think maybe we were talking about like, oh, you know what? Buki had mentioned like, oh, have you guys ever had like a weird unban request? And I was like, no, but like I got this really weird email one time, so we started, you know, like talking about it. It was so funny. We all laughed. I can't go into details because, you know, but trust me, it was really funny. So after that, we were like, okay, let's check out, because I don't know how many people were there, but apparently they had advertised a party floor at the Marriott, so we stayed at the Hilton. But on the other side of the convention center, so there's 2 hotels Like, imagine this side is the Marriott and this side is the Hilton, and the entrance to the convention center is here, and the convention center is actually connected to both hotels. So we were on one end and the Marriott is on the other. We had heard that on the 4th floor there was going to be a party floor dedicated to like drinking, but they couldn't sell alcohol because I guess they didn't get like an alcohol license. So they offered the alcohol for free. They just did like an ID check and stuff. So we as a group decided to go, and it was kind of lame, TBH. Like, we got up there, we had to first wait in line for the elevator. That took a really long time. Then we got there, the floor was covered in plastic wrap. So every step I made was like popping bubbles. Like, it was kind of gross. And I was mostly wearing a mask, so I couldn't smell anything, but I heard from other people that like there was some kind of smell because people were just like not taking care of their hygiene even on day 1, which is crazy, you know. But so funny. So was not fun. We went back downstairs. We just did karaoke the entire time. Okay. I put in snow halation, and I have to tell you guys, like, I don't know, I cannot do it. Like, singing in front of a live audience, I don't know how Odessa, Australia, Jam, and Lavi did it, because they were so good during the performance earlier, and like, I sang in front of people and I was like, I'm sorry, like, I'm so shy, to the point I think I was shaking and like could not find the right register in my voice. And I think one of the guys who was there to like mainly moderate and stuff, he was like, do you want me to go up there and sing it with you? Like, I know the song. And I was like, no, it's okay, I did this to myself. I have to pay, you know, the consequences of my actions. And so I sang through the entire song, but man, I just don't know how people do it. So that was the end of Friday. After that, we didn't really go drinking because like it was late by the time that all of our karaoke songs finished. Honestly, we should have just driven to round 1 and like sang there, like sang karaoke and, you know, had enough drinks and stuff to our heart's content, but we didn't. So now we know for next year, skip the karaoke room and go straight to round 1. It'll be better. Saturday was my day to work, so I went around with Yam. What did I do Saturday? I woke up, oh, and then I met up with my old high school friend. We went for lunch. He took me out to go get some bông thịt nướng because I told him, I was like, I'm not super feeling some bún bò Huế because it's really hot. And even though I kind of want banh mi also feels like it would be heavy. So I told him, why don't we do like the cold noodle, like mixed noodle dish? So I was like, can we get some bông thịt nướng? And then he was like, yeah, sure. So he dropped no halation. Then you stare at each other's eyes. That did not happen. Intrepid, thank you for the resubscribe. Welcome in. How are you? Hello, hello. So, the entire time we were just catching up, and like, it's so weird. Like, this is a friend from high school that I haven't met literally since high school, because after we graduated, we didn't go to the same college, we didn't have like the same circle of friends. So when I would visit home, it wasn't like, oh, I'm gonna see this friend, right? So it was interesting catching up and kind of feeling out, like, because I think for him and for me too, one of the most important things that we wanted to know was like, how did I seem growing up? Because he had known me since elementary school. We went to the same middle school and high school. So he had asked me, like, I just want to know, like, what was your perception of me? And, you know, after talking to me for this, you know, hour and a half, how does that compare to me now? And I was telling him, I was like, well, you know, this is how I always perceived you, and you seem like, you know, at the core, you really haven't changed. And he was telling me, you know, like, oh, I feel the same way for you, you know, like, you're very, what did he say? He said that he always saw me as someone who was very cheery, someone who was very, like, open and empathetic, and just like a really friendly person. I feel like, yeah, like, I definitely think that's still who I am as a person, you know? Kind, I guess, is what he said. And I basically told him, I was like, yeah, like, you've always been, for me, someone who's been, like, really talkative. Like, I've never seen you really sad at all. And, so yeah, we had a great time catching up. So that was my Saturday, kind of like morning, afternoon. And then the rest of Saturday was really spent networking. So, hold on. Oh, I forgot to mention, by the way, my sister, so dumb. So this was the other thing that she dropped off for me. She was like, so my girlfriend heard one time that I liked journaling and immediately went out to go buy me this. And apparently it's this really nice notebook. And I was like, well, I mean, if you're not going to use it, I will, sure. But it's like this really nice, like, notebook style, like, you know, and it comes with like a fountain pen. And it comes with like a little case for the pen. And, so this was another thing that I had to pack in my freaking bag. Hold up, this is my hobby. Yeah, so, it came with all of this stuff, and I was like, okay, well, I mean, I guess. How do you ink it up? I have no idea. I haven't looked at this. It's literally been, like, in this box since I got home. I literally just took it out right now. Unboxing. We'll take a look at this later then. But yeah, so she brought me this. Okay, so Saturday was, oh, and then Jam gave me a print. I did not show you guys, sorry. Jam, soprano, is she soprano? Maybe soprano or alto singer or VTSO. She had some prints to give everyone, so cute. Oh my gosh, and then the other thing, sorry, so many things. So the friend that Odessa had brought, we basically adopted her the entire weekend. Her name is Buki. And she gave me this really cute art print that she did of her and Odessa. So adorable. Okay, let's review some of the ribbons I got, because I definitely got some on the first day. I know, her model's so cute because she has pink hair, and I was like, pink. So I picked these ribbons up when I picked up my badge. This one was another one on badge pickup. And then on the first day, I got this from Odessa, really cute. I got this from Buki. Okay. I got this from Lavi. Okay. And then I think I also got this from Odessa. Really cute. So that's most. Oh, and then I also got some. I believe this is Buki's sticker that she gave. And then I believe Odessa. So this was Odessa's sticker that she gave us. And Odessa also passed around Pam's stickers that we could grab for ourselves. And what else? These are for another day. Okay. These are also for... Oh, and then so we were there on the first day, or not first day, but like on Saturday, I went into the vendor hall. And this was what the Elgato booth gave us after we tested out their little like step button. I forgot what it was called, but it's like basically a pedal that Elgato offers that lets you like mute and stuff. So stop, princess. I have the exact same setup for business cards, but for artists I've met at conventions. I mean, I love this. It's so cute. Okay, so let's just review, because some of these cards I got before, but obviously you can see this is me. That's my business card. This is Enva's business card. Lavi's business card. I just want you guys to see everyone's business cards, because they all spent, like, so much time and effort to, like, make these. Okay, let's review the first three, okay? This is gonna be a little bit of a business card stream as well. Sorry, guys. You guys have time? Of course you guys have time. So this is mine. This is the back, right? My name, Twitch affiliate, YouTube partner. Can we change this to partner, you guys? Can you guys help push me to partner? You know, just tee-hee, haha. My QR code, my name, and then I don't know if you can see, but down below that says and Jump King Enthusiast. So that's my business card. Enva's business card, very professional. Okay, it's kind of, I'm sorry, my camera sucks, so you guys can't see it really well, but it's like this dark green and black card with her name. It says pianist, vocalist, composer. And then it says the Banshee invites you to the night garden, and it has her social media name, Envatalea, and a QR code taking you to her webpage, I think. This is Lavi's. Lavi's is so cute. So Lavi obviously is an alchemist. Do a partner push, girl. Some big VTubers love helping out with partner pushes. See, here's the thing with partner pushes. I don't want to partner push because after I hit partner, I don't want my numbers to drop, right? So I feel like if I'm gonna achieve partner, I want to do it in an organic way and not just because I'm telling people I'm partner pushing. You know what I mean? So this is Lavi's card. It has his stats because he's more like fantasy type character, right? It says VTuber, voice actor, artist, animator, and then class alchemist, level 2. And then next is 9,999 EXP, HP 10 out of 24, MP 24 out of 35, and then you can see his socials. So that's Lavi's. I do have Ever's business card, but that's because I was there showing it to people. Let me show you Ever's business card because her business card is great. She has, of course, a photo of Venti. Okay. And then this is hers. It's just a reminder that, because she's gonna be passing these out at AX, so it's just a reminder to peel off the film that comes with acrylic charms and a QR code to her website. This is Yam's business card. It says creator and manager at yamalbat@protonmail.com. And then her QR code for her card. And this is the art on the back. Front, back, I'm not sure. Music, art, educational videos, management is what it says down here. And then, of course, Yamalbat. This is the VTuber Symphony Orchestra card. Azure really shelled out. This is like an embossed. I don't know if you guys can see on camera, but the logo is slightly embossed. Okay, and then it says VTuber Symphony Orchestra, Gmail, and card info, and then the QR code for that. Azure, did I not get your business card? You know, someone must have asked me for it, and I must have had it, and I gave it to them. I don't have your business card. Because this is everyone else's that I picked up over the weekend. I'm gonna need that sometime, the next time we meet up. Oh, I'm sad. So I don't have Azure's business card. I must have given it away because we were, like, empty on stuff. Okay, so next cards. Okay, so the next cards were Astrea's business card. Astrea Natura, I believe. This is the front, and it says VTuber, vocalist, and voice actor with the social media platform she's on. And on the back, it says get it now or else. Odessa's business card. VTuber, streamer, singer. Really cute. And then this one has her album covers, and then QR code and her platforms. And Buki's card, really cute art. And then on the other side, and rounded corners, look at that. And then Buki's card with her QR code. All right, okay, and then I met a few people on Thursday. Not Thursday, on Friday when we did the concert. Lane came by, and Lane, who is a BJD VTuber, she dropped this off. VTuber voice actor, singer, songwriter. She's so sweet. And this is her QR code. And then also got to meet Evie, who was a part of VTSO, but for health reasons, I believe, she is no longer a member. But I think Azure said anytime she wants to come back, she's welcome to. But she's a vocal teacher, so if you guys are interested, by the way, if you want to take vocal lessons, definitely hit up Evie. I think she has like a schedule and everything on her Discord that if she's available, you just have to pay her for a session. And this is her info: vocalist, voice actress, vocal coach, mixer, off choir director, and arranger. And this is her QR code. So that's that. Okay, then I grabbed a few business cards in front of the industry hall that I thought were cute. Like this VTuber looked really cute. I'm gonna go check her out later. Haven't really had a chance to sit down. Her name is Hiyori Mokami, it looks like. So that looked cool. And then I met someone who was like at the vendor table, and his business card, I don't know if you guys can hear it, it's plastic. He like 3D printed this, so that was cool. Let's see what else. Hiyori, she's really cute. Yeah, really adorable. And then I also picked up Yumemi's business card. I saw it on like the tables, and I thought it was a really cute card design. Yumemi, I believe she sang in like the big concert as well over the weekend. And then I saw this one and I was like, oh my god, a cute chef VTuber with Kwaka, I think. And so Chef Nanashi. So I'm gonna check out their streams as well. And then when we were walking around, Luminara were doing like a like VTuber sign here kind of poster board. So this was the guy who was like, hey, if you're a VTuber, come sign. He's a video editor. I'm gonna be seeing how much he charges. And then I guess, I don't know if you guys have seen, but like they were announcing, Luminara were announcing that they're having VTubers debut soon. Kazukiseki and Ryo Kamana. So these two from Luminara. And then Jam's business cards, so cute. Jam did not have like VTuber specific business cards, but she is also a cosplayer, so I got one of her business cards. And then I just met a whole bunch of people at the industry table. So I met Yoe-san, who is the CEO of Aegislink, and we just talked. I gave him, I think most of these people, I traded business cards with them. Blair, they do like sound alerts, I guess. Then I met the girls that were part of Vivaria. This guy was just there, but he does coding. And he did, he's the one that did like the Yippee meter on Twitch. I thought that was pretty cool, so I got his business card. And then the girls of Vivaria, which are Clover and Dreamy, Etude, Izumi, and I don't know their names. Oh, you know what though? She said, it was really funny because I was like, what does this say? And apparently that's like, what is it? Elvish from Lord of the Rings? I thought that was really cute. The name is really hard to read. Nacy? Sorry, maybe I don't think you guys can see it either. I'm sure if you scan the QR code, it'll take you there, you know? but let me just pull all these out. I gotta reorganize my business cards anyways. This is gonna be a good chance for me to like actually do that. So 4 talents, 4 Vivaria. So this is all together. And then, oh my god, okay. Big rice piano. Okay, I have a story. Okay, so, do you guys know Big Rice Piano? Big Rice Piano is a kind of like composer. He does like a whole bunch of like BGMs and stuff. And I, like a normal person, right? Like the entire weekend, there are tables that people can put their business cards on, and you can pick up business cards if anything kind of catches your eye. So the entire weekend, I was kind of like putting my business cards down. And as I was putting my business cards down, I made a round and I saw someone pick up my business card. And I was like, oh, you know, like, I'm so sorry to bother you, but I saw that you picked up my business card. And then I was like, do you like pink-haired VTubers? And he was like, oh, yeah. He was like laughing, like, huh, yeah. And then I kind of got talking to him, and I looked down at his badge, because all day, all weekend, instead of, you know, looking at people's faces, because I don't know what VTubers look like, I was looking at their badges. And then I saw Big Rice Piano, and I was like, oh my gosh. So he introduced himself, and Big Rice Piano, classic mistake. And so I told everyone, I was like, oh my god, you guys, Big Rice Piano. And I got all of the like VTSO members to come over, and we all, you know, had a conversation with him. But you can see his logo and then his card. And then I also met the guys at Elgato. Only one of the guys at Elgato's booth had a business card, you know, Tamiya-san actually from Japan. The Elgato card is pretty cool. It's like slightly shiny. I don't know if you guys can see that sheen on it. But only Tamiya-san had a business card. The other guy did not. So I got that. He is the marketing manager in Japan. Flew all the way out here. Then we saw there were these guys that are VTuber lawyers, because they focus more on like corporate and IP. Like they specialize in corporate and IP law. So really useful to VTubers. I bumped into Artemis from Mythos. He was chill. We had a short conversation. And then we bumped into, at this point, I believe I had already passed the gamer subs area. And they gave us this like card pack to open. Probably not gonna open it because you'll see why in a little bit. But they did. This was just on the table and they gave me this. It was really cute. And I was looking at it, I was like, oh my god, it's a dog. And they were like, do you want it? You can have it. And I was like, oh my gosh, yeah, thank you. So it's a dog. Oh, this card came with my Labubu. Sorry, I don't even know what I have, but this card came with my Labubu. Where's my Labubu? It's underneath everything. Hello, Apple. Welcome in. Oh, we also got these packs for our badge check-in. Do you want to open this together? Actually, let's open it at the end. I don't think anybody else opened theirs because I don't know what people got. I don't know what, I haven't opened it, as you guys can see. It's a sealed pack. But okay, so the reason why I'm probably not going to open this V-card one is because I was going around the vendor hall with Yam and we ran into this booth, Rift Runners. And it's a VTuber trading card game, and the guy who developed it to be similar to Yu-Gi-Oh type. Haven't opened your VTuber card pack? I have not. Did you? Welcome in, Corns. Is my mod in? Can someone please shout Corns out? If not, I can. Azure Lobby and I opened ours and then traded? Oh no, what if I get lame VTubers? What if I get VTubers I don't know? It's okay. I don't know a lot of VTubers, it's okay. But anyways, we started talking to this booth because Lavi has worked with them. This is a Rift Runners card. It is Lavi's card. Lavi gave this to me. So, Scholar of the Cosmos. And you can see that's Lavi's VTuber model. It's so cool. He's a trading card in the game. So he gave me this. So the reason why I'm not going to be opening the V card one is because me and Yam are going to open a whole bunch of packs, like 2 starter packs and a booster pack, and then we're going to start playing on stream. So thinking of maybe reaching out to them. Maybe there can be a future Princess Rosca card. Who knows? You know, so Rift Runners. We bumped into Ariel Nariboshi. She's so sweet. And her business card, adorable. V card game is good now. I don't know. I'm gonna be doing Rift Runners, which is a different VTuber trading card game. Oops. Okay. Then we stopped by the Glitch Stars booth and ran into Miwa Bell was the girl who was there at the time on Saturday when we were walking around. And we had a chance to talk to her. So cute. I love the design of her business card. We ran into Stimpack, also one of the, I believe, managers of Glitch Stars. That's there with the QR code. The art looks gorgeous, obviously. Ari's part of Geeks now. Did she say hell yeah, brother? I don't think so. Ari? Who's Ari? Oh, Ariel? Oh, yes. Ariel, right? No, she was so cute. Okay, and then we bumped into this person who was walking around. I don't think they had a booth, but like they do like AI mascots and stuff. And I don't have much to say about that. Then we ran into V-Moe and the V-Moe girls. Oh my god, they were so cute, you guys. They were dressed up in their maid outfits as their VTubers, and so adorable. The nurse VTuber, Lucina, she gave me this like little pill thing, and it's a pen. It's a little ballpoint pen. I got to pick between this and like one of those, what is it called, the needle pens. And then it was really funny because I started talking to the V-Moe girls and I was like, yeah, you know, like I'm also a VTuber. I am super comfy, super cozy. I love playing Jump King for my community. And they literally like look at each other and then they look at their manager, and I believe their manager's name is Micah. And they were like, you will not believe it. She just says she loves playing Jump King as a comfy, cozy VTuber. And then he was like, oh my god, you like Jump King? And we started talking about Jump King, and I was like, move out of the way. So we started talking about Jump King. It was really cool. And then I got to meet, so that was Saturday, basically. Walked around. And then we had the VTuber concert. There was a slight crisis on Saturday. Ever messaged me on Saturday and was like, when are you coming to pick up Hermes tomorrow? And I was like, tomorrow? And so the entire time at the concert, I was kind of like freaking out because I was like, I'm coming back on Monday, right? And I don't know if maybe I conveyed it wrong or dates were misremembered or something, but like I had to like quickly rearrange stuff around. And so I actually didn't get to enjoy the off-choir concert. Everyone around me was enjoying it. They were having tons of fun, and I was in my little corner texting literally every friend that I can think of in the area, because I don't have a lot of friends in the area. And I was like, hey, can you guys, you know, like, is it possible for you to watch Hermes? We got something figured out. My friend up in LA was able to take him, but she doesn't drive down in like Orange County much, especially with like all the ice raids going on. She was a little bit scared, So we had to find someone to transfer Hermes from Ever's place up to LA. Oh my god, it was so stressful. So on Saturday night, after the concert, I was like, I'm so stressed out. Like, it was all resolved at that point, but I was just so stressed out. I told everyone, I was like, I just want to get fucked up tonight. Like, so before I headed out to meet with everyone, Azure was back in the hotel room. I literally just like poured myself a half cup of tequila, just straight up tequila, and I just drank that with some lime after each sip, and I was like, I'm gonna get fucked up. Then we met up at the Guild House, we drank some more. I played Jump King with Buki. We met up with Fuka, and I met up with Rai. Where'd the rest of the oh yeah. So I met up with Fuka and Rai and Fuka's friend Mocha. So this is Rai's ribbon that I got on Saturday night, and then this is Fuka's ribbon. I didn't have to bark. And this is Fuka's stickers and her friend Mocha's stickers. Oh my gosh. Okay, the other thing is I got to meet Lilith. Play 14 with Lilith. I got to meet Lilith on Friday night and also got to... I barked! I would do it again! And Lilith gave me a sticker of her. She was waiting for the Love Live concert. And we met up on Friday night and I gave her a box of cookies and she gave me a sticker of her. So cute. Lilith is so pretty too. Everyone I met was so pretty. Oh, and then we walked around the vendor booth, and then this was the last one that I got on Saturday. This doesn't fit anywhere because like it's a square business card and it's such an unusual shape from SVP Stellarverse Productions. So this was basically the last business card I got on Saturday. We met up at the Guild House. I got fucked up. We drank some more. I didn't go to bed until 5 a.m. So yeah, I will say I did get fucked up. It was fun. Maybe some people had a little too much fun. You know, there was a lot of sloshing that happened. But you know, at the end of the day, it was all good. I was safe. I was with friends and they were safe. So that's that's all I'm gonna say about that. The only thing I think you guys can infer, if we got back at 5 a.m., it was a good party. There was a lot of drinking, so of course, sometimes when people drink, things happen. So that was Saturday. So I drank so much on Sunday, I felt kind of ill. I woke up and I was like, okay, there's this panel that I really want to go to. It's hosted by Julie, 22, who does like these really cute, like hand animated, or hand-drawn animations on stream. And I thought, I was like, maybe she'll show a little bit about how she does like some of the stuff behind the scenes. It was literally just her talking about her streams and like how they go, like on screen. Nothing about the back end. And so I was like, this is not what I was expecting. So literally halfway through the panel, I got up and I was like, I need to go. I feel sick. Cause I literally went back to the hotel room at 5 a.m. and I was up at like 9:30, like trying to get ready and stuff for this panel. So got back. I felt ill and I rested a little bit, and then I don't know if you guys know Emily, she's so sweet. Hiragi Emily, she gave me this. So adorable. I also got this. Oh my god, she just gave this to me. It's like a little like keycap. If you hold it down, it flashes lights, but it's like it's so adorable. So I got this from Emily. Oh, I also got this from Lane when I met Lane. One of her charms. And oh my gosh, I had reminded Odessa, like at the beginning of June, I reminded Odessa ducks, and I don't remember, like I didn't remember at the time what the context was, but it turns out it was because Odessa got like a whole bunch of these plastic ducks, And she said she would bring them to OFFKAI for me so that I could turn them into like earrings or something, right? So she forgot, which is fine. But then I think Corns heard, I don't know where the fuck Corns got this, but like Corns gave me a duck. And when we were drinking at the guild house, I remember Odessa says, oh yeah, like I'll be sure to bring you like some plastic ducks. And so Corns goes, what? Odessa's gonna bring you ducks? Give me back my duck. And I was like, no, I want this one. I want both of them because I'm greedy. So I was able to take this duck home. Thanks, Corns. Dude, hope you didn't horribly overspend at Artist Alley. Not that I'd ever do that. I spent $0 on merch, Ceylon. As much as I can. I'm on a budget, okay? A lot of the stuff that I got was traded by cookies and other stuff that I had on me. Oh yeah, and then I got this at the Elgato booth, like a little microphone pin. So that was so I met up with Emily and she was so sweet, you guys, because like later as they were cleaning up the vendor hall, because Sunday, as you guys know, last day, right? I had met up with Emily and given her my charm, and she gave me the little clicky keycap, right? I said hi and then bye. I also gave her some cookies, and she had mentioned in one of her tweets, I was like, oh my god, those bags, like I can't find any more of those, they sold out. And she mentioned that she was gonna bring me one, and I thought it was just like a hee hee ha ha, but like she actually brought it to me. It was after I had left though. She was like, oh princess, I totally forgot, but I got you this, like I brought it for you, do you want it? And it's like a pastel purple Trader Joe's bag. I wanted pink, right? Because I was bemoaning that they didn't have any more pastel pink ones. She said, I don't have pink ones, but I do have purple ones if you want. And she brought it for me. So this is also one of my OFFKAI treasures. And I was able to grab her right before the Glitch Stars booth finished wrapping up. And then we were hanging out in the boys' hotel room. And Yam has been working with Daryl. I don't know if you guys know, but Daryl is a VTuber composer. She was at OFFKAI. Yam has been working with Daryl on a project. I can say that because it's publicly known. And Riku, who Daryl came to OFFKAI with, was also with her. So when they came to the room on Sunday, it was so funny. We were trying things like fairy bread and hagelslag and, you know, everything. And they came in as we were starting our little, like, food journey. And they stuck around to eat with us. Like, Vegemite and shapes and stuff. It was very funny. But this is Riku's group. He has a kind of like music group that he's a part of, Lootbox, and so this was his business card for that. And then he also has his, you know, VTuber like songwriter composer business card. They hung out with y'all. Yeah, they were in our room for a bit. Purple is a great color. Hey now, it was okay. And then this is Daryl's business card. Very cute. And then, oh yes, and then I did meet Sugar on Saturday night. So I met up with Sugar, and he does a lot of metal music, guitarist, and there's the QR code. So that, I think, is everything. I do want to open the OFFKAI pack with you guys, but real fast, Hermes' food dropped and I need to go feed him. So let's go on a quick break, maybe like 3 to 5 minutes. I will be right back, and then we will open this and reslot in the business cards, and I'll tell you guys kind of what I thought about OFFKAI and, you know, my feelings around it. Okay, BRB, you guys, go get some snacks and stretch your legs because we don't want embolisms. Okay, we're back. Sorry that took so long. Okay, so we're gonna open this card pack with 4 cards. Hello Neat, welcome in. Hello as well, Ash, welcome, welcome. Hello Tulip Bloom, just checking in before bed because it's been a minute. Hope you've had a great night. Tell Cupid I said hi. Of course, thank you so much for checking in on the YouTube side. Welcome, welcome. Time to gotcha, it's time to gotcha. Thank you for the lurk, Neat. Okay, so I didn't open this all weekend and apparently people were trading them. Okay, I wanted to open them with you guys though, so you know, like whatever we get is what we get, right? So I guess I'll open it now. Okay, the seal is broken, you guys. It's broken. I broke it. I've never opened card packs before. Okay, what do we got? What do we got? This looks like the front, so maybe let's do the back side. All right. Okay, what cards do we have? Is this how they do it? Is this how all of the cool, like, gotcha trading card games people do it? We have... Oh! Koki, I think, I've raided into their stream before. I think they were doing, like, some event or something. Cute, cute. Okay, okay. Big Nose Bug. Oh, you know what? I think they were doing some panels this past weekend. I think I saw their name on some panels and stuff. Cute. Got, who's this? Akiko Otaku. I don't know who this is. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Oh, the music finished. Hold on. Let's play some more. Sorry, I don't know who you are. Sorry, lady. And, oh, I believe this is just the OFFKAI mascot. The Right Honorable, the former Deputy Head of Grand Council Lady Samantha Joel OFFKAI MC OFFKAI Phase Burlington the 14th. Patent pending. So these are my card pulls for the week. I have no idea, like, who some of these people are, but that's okay. Okay, so let me work on slotting the business cards back in a way that I'm gonna remember them so that I can, like, go to people's streams. Okay, so wrapping up on Sunday, we talked with Daryl and Riku, and then they had to go do dinner plans with friends. So then we also were like, maybe we should do dinner. So last night we went to go get some dumplings nearby. Not to say that these streamers aren't good. My friend never gets good Pokemon card pulls either. Princess, hello, hello, Sev, welcome in. Welcome, welcome, how are you? We're just going over OFFKAI, and I'm putting the business cards back in. But yeah, so we got dumplings, and then, you know, it was the last night, so we had to pack. So I packed everything up, and then after that, I went to the boys' room to hang out, and, you know, no drinking, because I was over drinking by Sunday. I was like, I'm so sick and tired of feeling hungover. I'm 80 years old. My old body can't handle this. And then said goodbye to Odessa. Odessa had to go back to her Airbnb because she wasn't staying at the hotel. And I cried a little bit as I hugged her because obviously it was going to be the last time that I saw her. So said goodbye to Odessa. And then went back to go to bed. Woke up in the morning, and Lavi is so sweet. Lavi helped me load up the car because some of our other members weren't feeling super well. So Lavi helped me load up the car. We kind of like jigsawed stuff back into the car. It's not like the load lessened any bit, but you know. And then at that point, most people from both girls' and boys' room were awake. Since we were leaving early, I gave all the hotel cards to Jam, and I was like, okay, Jam, you're responsible for all the girls' cards and checking us out, and Lavi, you're responsible for checking out the boys' room. So he did that for me, and Jam did that for me, and I said goodbye to Estrella in the hotel room. She's so sweet. I didn't talk about her too much because we were only kind of like hanging out the first day. So I didn't get too much time with Estrella, but from, you know, my interactions with her, she's a real sweet bean. I hugged Jam goodbye, and also hugged Lavi goodbye, and I cried hugging both of them. And like the entire car ride home, I was just feeling so like emotionally vulnerable because, and I felt this way last year in May when people flew in for Sharvana's birthday. Like, it was friends that I had been talking to online for a while, friends that I, you know, knew and played games with and streamed together, and, you know, everyone in town. And when they said goodbye, I also felt very sad because, you know, like, you don't see these people often, but you vibe so well with them. So the entire car ride home, we had to stop several times because I wasn't feeling super good. So we had to stop a couple times just so that I could take a breather because I was the only person driving too. And I filmed my Pep Chup video. Yam helped me film that. It was because, like, the first time when we were going up and we stopped by In-N-Out, everyone looked at me when I was making my Pep Chup and they're like, Princess, what are you doing? And Yam was like, as your manager, I think you should film that because people have opinions about food. And I was like, you really think it would do numbers? Hello, Melody. Thank you for the raid. Welcome in, Raiders. We hop in, we pull up. Welcome in. I was just recapping OFFKAI. You guys are near the end. I'm actually wrapping up. We're talking about Pep Chup right now. Do you guys know Pep Chup? Do I have any moderators in chat that can give Melody a... Oh my god, thank you for the resubscribe! Do we have any moderators in chat that can give Melody one of the regular and also big shoutouts? Because my keyboard is, like, full of stuff. If there is no moderator, I can try, though. I don't think there's a moderator. Also, welcome in! Hello, Mad Chad! Hello, Dalu Fox! Welcome in, Melody! Hello, Tamark! Sorry, I gotta move stuff. We're recapping my OFFKAI experience and all the people that I met. Let me give Melody a shout out here. If I can reach my keyboard. Nope. Okay. Thank you. League of Legends, guys, go check out Melody. I actually knew her before she was Melody, a couple rebrands ago. She's so sweet. I think we were playing To the Moon when she rated it, and then we rated her in, and then she's just been hanging out ever since. And sometimes I go over to... She's so talented, you guys, by the way. An amazing 3D modeler. I believe she's worked, like, her models all custom. So you guys should definitely check her out. But, go eat! Yes! No, please! Don't be afraid to raid and run. If you guys came in with Melody, please go get some snacks, get some water, make sure you guys are hydrated, and we will be here for a little bit. I'm just wrapping up, basically, the car ride back home from SoCal, you know, or from NorCal. But the entire car ride home, I was really sad because I was like, we had to stop by LAX to drop Corns off because he had like an evening flight, and I was just really sad because Corns also flew in early, right, to like hang out with me in LA and stuff. And then So when I said goodbye, it was just really like, oh my gosh, you know, like he's really leaving. So everybody hugged Corns, said goodbye. Corns settled his tab with me because there was a couple things like gas and stuff that we had to like split. And then after that, we had to drop Yam off. And then Azure stayed with me, as you guys know, since Tuesday of that week. So his car was at my complex, and I, you know, dropped Azure off, helped him load up his car, and then we were talking, and he, like, gave me the keyboard, because the only reason why he drove was because he needed the keyboard for Enva, because Enva was flying. And so he was like, yeah, if you want it, you can keep it, just so that we have the option. So next year, he doesn't have to drive to my place. He can just fly from where he's at to NorCal, and I can drive up. So funny. So he left the keyboard. So I have a keyboard now, you guys. Should I learn how to play piano? Wouldn't that be so funny? I'm real happy that I've kept this image as long as I have. I found my perma brand. That's awesome. That's incredible. I'm so happy for you. But yeah, I like literally after dropping everybody off, I would say goodbye and then I would cry. And I don't know. It's just something about meeting your friends. And like, I was really worried. Okay, I have to say, going into OFFKAI, I had met other people through streaming before, and I know that like after every event like this, there's always gonna be some kind of drama. There's always gonna be some kind of like Google document that like gets exposed, right? Because, you know, sometimes people don't exactly 100% mesh in person as they do online, and like I get it, that's fine, but like everybody I met over the weekend was so chill, and like it was exactly like hanging out in voice chat with everyone, you know, and just having a really good time, and everyone was so like courteous, and we all took care of each other over the weekend, and I was just really sad to say goodbye to everyone, cause like it's not even that, you know, like I don't know that everyone will be back to OFFKAI next year, cause like completely, I'm lucky because OFFKAI is in California, and that's for me, you know, a place that I can, you know, financially reach. But for other people, I know that's not a reality for them, and you know, so many people wanted to go to OFFKAI this year that couldn't, and I don't know that it's gonna be the same next year with the same people. So I just, you know, just in my sad feels, I'll be honest, I didn't go into the artist alley at all. I mainly was in the industry hall, trying to network and talk to people and pass around business cards. And then the rest of the time was literally just hanging out with friends. That's all I did. So for me, I think it was a very successful OFFKAI. I had a lot of fun, and that's all I want, you know? I'll snag some macarons next time. It's macarons, and yes, you should, Mizu, if you're in town. You should. I would totally hand some off to you. Here's the Google Doc of Princess Rosca VT and how incredible she was. It's disgusting. We were joking as a group. We were all like, yeah, after this, I'm gonna make a post. I'm gonna start my post with my experience with VTSO. And it's gonna say, you know, Yam Albat, Azure Sniper, Cars McGowan, Vampirate Odessa, Enva Talea, Lavi FRC, Jam Kiske, Estrella Natura, Buki Mara. All of them are really good people. That's it. That's the Google document. I hope there's an East Coast OFFKAI or equivalent. Was it Corns? Was it Corns what? There's so much stuff you could cancel me for this weekend. Oh my goodness. Sorry, got slightly distracted. Okay, Viola's so true. Yeah, okay, last kind of like wrapping up OFFKAI. I had so much fun. Honestly, VTubing is one of those things that like most people just do in their own room, right? Like talking to chat and in their own room. Sometimes there's collabs, but it's really hard to like get everyone together to do collabs, and going to OFFKAI really opens your eyes to the fact that like, yes, you know, there are people behind these avatars. Not that I didn't know that there were people behind these avatars, but like it really solidifies that in your mind that like, yes, these are real people that have real lives. And I got to meet so many of them for the first time and be so like privileged to be in their presence and to get to know them, and all of them are so adorable and so sweet. There's people behind avatars. I know, scary but true. So I'm just very grateful that I was able to make it out and meet so many people, meet so many friends. Oh, I forgot to say, I also met Ray from Raystar Cosplay. She stopped by the hotel on Sunday when I wasn't feeling well. I was like, I'm not feeling well, Ray. Can you come to the hotel room instead? So she came and we hung out a little bit. I gave her some cookies. She was really busy like all weekend though because of Maid Cafe stuff. But she still made it out to see me, so I was very grateful. Why did I think this wouldn't fit? Does it not? Maybe it doesn't. Oh, it does. It does. Okay. But yeah, Ray was so sweet as well. I got to meet up with her and chat with her for a little bit and hang out. But yeah, so that was my OFFKAI. I learned that I really like playing live with people. It makes me feel more motivated to practice and really work so that next year I can come back and be part of a bigger BTSO performance. No love confession? What, Duo? You didn't see the entire time? Someone gonna say it? No one noticed? No one noticed the entire time? Okay, I'm just kidding. I put this on because you guys joked. I put this on because you guys joked that I got married and ran off. It's part of a 3-ring stack, and I just took the one that looked most... I just put on the one that looked the most like, you know, a single stone, because the other ones aren't a single stone. The entire time I had it, and it was so funny because I see on the side Ever messaged me and she was like, ring? Question mark? And I was like, okay, I don't want to say anything. Literally, like, no one commented the entire stream. I literally did this for nothing. You guys didn't even freak out. Anyways, so, it's so weird having a ring on my finger. I quit! It's just a cover story. So it's for Pride Month. Incoming black and white Twitter post. I apologize. You know, I will never make such a horrendous joke again. I know some people will never find love in their entire lives, and how dare I make fun of the sanctity of marriage. Anyways, I'm not gonna lie, Princess, I haven't looked at your hands. Well, I was making you guys pay attention by putting all this stuff on the table. How could you? Oh my god, Buki's ribbon. Divorced already. I gotta play a horror game. I just want you to find VTuber love and have a VTuber baby. Nah. no VTuber babies here. I was eating dried durians. Oh, I love durians. Anyway, so that was my OFFKAI experience. And honestly, I am so thankful to Azure for putting this group of VTubers together, because without Azure, without our very first cover Between Two Worlds, you know, VTSO would not have made it this far, and there's still so much more for us to achieve together as a group. And if you guys are a part of my community or any of the other VTSO members' communities, please continue to support us, because I think what we have in the VTuber space is very special. I don't know, it just feels very special from the experiences that we had this past weekend, and somehow, you know, we're all such a cool group of people. Like, there was no drama, and it was so fun to hang out, and we all just vibed with each other. So I was like, how? Tell us everything! My heart skipped a beat when you showed the ring. Surprised no one confessed. I thought OFFKAI is like the prom for VTubers. No one confessed to me. Don't worry, bigger and better things to come. There's always AX. I hope I can meet you all someday. Yeah, I hope that more members can make it out to OFFKAI. I think you guys saw on Twitter, but I'm already saving up for next year. So, as you can tell, I'm very excited about what next year will bring for me. As a VTuber, you know? And I'm gonna work hard, you guys. I'm gonna work hard this year. Please pray that I have a very long and what is it called? Please pray that I have a very long hiatus. That's all I can say. No, I want you to pray for me to have a very long hiatus. Because I'm shooting for the top, baby. All right. The only time I'll say it, so I don't want to get embarrassed anymore. Princess, get hired to be the Jump King. I know. I wish, right? I wish. Praying you will do well on your re-audition. What? I didn't say I was auditioning anywhere. I just want you guys to pray that I'll have a very long-term hiatus. What's it called? Is it long-term hiatus? There's a phrase for it. What's the phrase? Oh, you mean, okay, that's right. Azure is saying re-audition because if indefinite, that's what it is. Indefinite hiatus. Okay, so if I leave VTSO and come back, you know, as someone different, because sometimes people do that. Azure is like, you need to re-audition. So I, you know, also pray that I pass my re-audition to VTSO if that happens. If you go on hiatus, I'm just gonna assume you finally eloped. Anyways, okay. I think gotta work on those skills. I'm not even kidding you, Floppy. I feel it. Like, everyone in VTSO is so talented. I asked Yam, I was like, do you have scale books that I can look at to practice my scales? I need to take this thing more seriously because I really want to play with VTSO for a very long time. Playing live, you guys, I don't know how to describe it. It's just so different. The energy is so different. The, like, listening to each other's cues, the breathing, it sounds so weird, but the breathing and the, like, in-syncness of it all, I don't know, it's just very special. Sorry, I'm gonna cry. I just had so much fun. And I can't wait until we can do it again next year. So I hope that you will all continue to support VTSO. No matter what projects we get up to doing. Anyways, that's my OFFKAI stream. I hope that, oh my god, I bought these pimple patches too, but like, I never got a pimple over the weekend, so it didn't even matter. I didn't need to spend the money, but it's okay. You know, it was there just in case, okay? My stupid Labubu. I love this guy so much. I don't know why I like this guy so much. I just love him so much. Oh my god, guys, we should name my Labubu. What should we name? Wishing a pimple on you! Fluffy, why? I want a pimple now! Are those cotton candy flavored pimple patches? No, they're cotton candy colored pimple patches. What should I name this little guy, you guys? Let's name the Labubu Carrot? No! Have you fallen into the Labubu trap too? Okay, they're so ugly, but like, it's so ugly that it kind of like swerves and comes back around to like cute. You know? My brother got this for me. I didn't buy this. I don't know how much this cost. I asked him, I was like, hey bro, like how much do I owe you for my Labubu and, you know, roommate's Labubu? And he hasn't gotten back to me, so I don't even know how much it cost. But this is mine. He's pink and he's yellow and I need a name for him. It's like $40 per blind box. I looked up buying a box of 9 of them. It would be $300. That's so expensive. Also, when like when I was at In-N-Out the second time, there was a lady that had a Labubu on her purse. And now my Labubu feels so basic, okay? Her Labubu had like a hat and it had clothes on. And I was like, should I make clothes for my Labubu too? The themed ones are cute. Jump Boo Boo, Hot Babe. Dude made 20 billion off them. Oh, that's crazy. Gamblor? What's Gamblor? Thought it was $60. And they're like, if you get a duplicate, just send him back. My coworker is so deep in the rabbit hole. My wife lined up for 12 hours to get a case of Labubu La Princess. But like, you know, look at him. He's pink and yellow. I had to get him. It was a totally a blind box experience. Totally. Super blind box experience. I had no idea I was gonna get a yellow and pink guy the entire time. Oh my god, did I show you guys the pep chup? Hold on, let me show you guys the pep chup. Cause Yam filmed me eating ketchup or making my pep chup. And I think everybody should watch it. It's hilarious. I gotta go now. How do I add my pep chup thing to the thingo? Where is it? It's surely one of these. Yes. This one? Let's turn this off for a bit. Oh my god. Okay, this is my pep chup. Maybe I should make this smaller and then expand this out so you guys can see everything. So, this is what I make every time I go to In-N-Out. And Yam filmed this for me in like 4 times speed. It took me forever. You can see someone else's hands. This is Corn's hands. He helped me make my pep chup because do you guys want to guess how many packets of pepper I used to make my pep chup? Why are you so proud of pep chup? I have it every time I go to In-N-Out. I'm not proud. I'm just like I really like eating my ketchup with pepper. You know, it's Pepsi ketchup. No pep chup, only malt chup, malt vinegar ketchup. Everyone, cover your eyes. It's better we don't know. It's over 100. No, it's not over 100. It's not Pepsi ketchup. It's not. Unfortunately, it's not. You can see my Labubu in the background. Look, it's my little guy. He's in the background there, next to the pompourine. But yeah, so that was my weekend. You know, had a lot of fun. And that's, you know, Wait, did we think of a name for him? Should we name him something related to OFFKAI? Cause we got him kind of like OFFKAI weekend. Princess, try Pepsi ketchup next time. Yeah, the name is Carrot. No, I hate carrots. I don't want to hate him. I mean, he's kind of ugly enough that I'd hate him. I made Pepsi fried fish at university. It was surprisingly good. What should we name him? Something related to OFFKAI. I feel like Double? Why Double? Pepsi chicken? Yellow and pink. Looks like a Double. Nothing is like calling out to me. Maybe I'll think about it more. Maybe you guys also think about it more, and we'll come back maybe on Sunday to get people's opinions. Next stream, you guys, will be on Sunday. Unfortunately, Awesome will be unavailable. I think he's just feeling super unwell, and he's been pushing himself. So he said that he's gonna try to rest and recover. So I reached out to one of my friends, Casual Cap, so he will be filling in for Awesome on Sunday. And the show must go on, unfortunately. So we're just gonna go ahead and do that. And hopefully we get to like you know, nice stopping point, because we will be gone for another week for Anime Expo after this weekend. Just lots of conventions. I won't be really like enjoying Anime Expo because I will be there to help Ever at her merch booth for the most part. So I'm not really going there for fun. Boo! AX boo! Also, if you guys are going to AX and you guys would like a... Where did they go? Princess Rosca keychain. I don't know where it is. Oh, here. If you guys want one of these guys, if you guys want one of these guys, then I'm selling them, I think, I don't know, like 15 bucks. I don't know if that's... I'm gonna walk around the artist alley, and I didn't take any money for this weekend because I was trading them with other people's like goodies. So I don't even know how much these go for. So I'm gonna do some market research when I'm at AX. I'm gonna walk around and see how much people price their acrylic keychains for. So tentatively, let's say $15. If you guys want one. But yeah, I'll be at Ever's booth. I'm gonna be helping her out. I want to hear someone guess what that is without knowing that is you, Face Bunny and Jump King. It's $3 if you beat her at Jump King. It's true. It's true. If you come to Ever's booth and you speedrun me and you win, then I'll give it to you for free. But if not, you will have to pay $15. So your choice. Either, you know, 5 minutes of Jump King. If we're fast about it, 5 minutes. 5 minutes of your time, right? Or $15. You know, you choose. Which one is more valuable to you? Did you see my message about Soren's evil idea? I did not. I've literally been like just so tired all week. I'm gonna gross everyone out and tell you I haven't had a shower since like Monday night. And I've just been... My body is so sore. I'm so exhausted. 5 minutes of Jump King versus 2 hours wages. Yeah, you tell me which one is more valuable. You know? Those 5 minutes require 20 years of prior experience. Princess Rifska. I know, I'm gross. I should shower tonight. I've just been tired. No, don't splash me with water. Anyways, thanks for the hydrate. I wasn't gonna say anything, but we can smell you from here, Princess Showerska. Yeah, I need a shower. Anyways, okay. I think that's everything then. Like I said, you will shower tonight. I'm gonna practice tonight, that's for sure. I'll practice violin first and then I'll shower after, because my hair gets wet and then I can't practice violin well because it's humid. Blah 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 blah. Beep beep beep. Oh, I guess I can't hear you. I can't hear you. I'm leaving. I'm just kidding. I'm just gonna go here so I'm not scared of the camera accidentally doxing myself. Your priorities are a little off. I mean, I'm working from home tomorrow. No one is gonna smell me. It's fine. And I haven't really sweat that much these past couple of days, so it's fine. Also, did you see? Maybe you didn't, because I didn't post it yet. Next week, we're gonna play Date Everything. So for those of you who, you know, have always wanted to know, you know, what kind of people I go for, we're gonna play Date Everything. It's gonna be super fun. You have a roommate, princess, and a blueberry. Yeah, Hermes doesn't care what I smell like. Date Everything is super fun. I'm really excited. Chat is sniffing the screen. Stop! Don't smell me. I'm probably gross. Hermes loves me though. It's fine. Okay, let's see who we can raid out to for the evening. And then we will call it a day. Call it an evening. Bum 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 bum. Let's see. Who's on? Who's on? Oh my god, Lilith is playing Date Everything. Let's go raid Lilith. Lilith, Ain, Horn. We got to meet up with her on Saturday. I'm gonna pin her link. Alright, you guys, if you are a subscriber, go ahead and copy the first raid message. If you are not a subscriber, you can go ahead and copy the second raid message. My table is a mess now. We're gonna go raid Lilith. She is someone that I've been playing 14 with for the past couple of weeks. So lovely. Hello, welcome in. I'm so sorry on the YouTube side. I'm actually heading out because we've been streaming for about 2.5 hours and I've already finished my OFFKAI recap. I'm so sorry, but hello, welcome in. I hope that you've been having a good evening. Definitely catch me live next week on Tuesday for some Undertale. And Wednesday we're playing Date Everything, you know? So, come by. That's it for tonight. I gotta clean my table because there's a whole bunch of stuff on my table now. So let's say hi to Lilith, you guys. Let's go raid out. I'm so sorry, FCG, but definitely next time. I'll be live next week, so, you know, you won't have to be, you know, gone long. We'll be back. No worries. As always, you guys, please be happy, please be healthy, but most of all, please be kind. Be kind to others because you never know what a smile, hug, or hello can do for someone who's having a bad day. And please be kind to yourselves. Make sure you're staying hydrated. Get up and stretch your legs every once in a while. Go touch some grass because if you don't, you might get an embolism and then you might die and then we'd all be really sad. And then you wouldn't get to experience cool OFFKAI memories like me, you know? At conventions. Maybe you too would have your own convention experience. It doesn't have to be OFFKAI, just, you know, like a convention experience. So go hydrate and stretch your legs. Alright, I love you guys. We will be live on Twitch only on Sunday for some Danganronpa 3. And then on Monday, I think I might go live on YouTube as well as Twitch for Forked Tower. I've never done Forked Tower in 14, so we'll see. I might have to start a little bit later than usual next Monday. I have like a meeting that's gonna go late. Okay, alright, say hi to Lilith for me. I will see you all later. If you're on Twitch, please join us for the raid. If you're on YouTube, I think stream will just be ending, so I will see you all later. Bye, guys. I love you. Good night. Bye.